Put it in it.
Did we miss all that?
We miss all of that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy's
Look like a Gatorade commercial.
Yeah, he looks so good right now. Jimmy's sweating.
So
He's recording like 10 minutes. Fuck this. Fuck all of this.
This is the most hood podcast I've ever been on.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. That's how it should be.
I know.
Hey, thank you. Mr. Brad Stoll, Mr. Erik Lazenski, we missed the names, we missed the introductions, we missed everything. All right?
This kid's already tired of clapping. He's like, no more.
So what's going on, y'all? What's going on with the world? Fucking Pence left yesterday.
Yes.
Jesus, what is this, a news show now?
That's what he came to talk about.
It's not the people's news, you know?
He had this shit on his chest. This is what I want to talk about.
You guys want to talk about everything else?
Is that how you feel?
I mean, we'll eventually get to that.
We have to go right there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's raining
You're
outside.
like the comic who opens with a Trump joke.
You're that guy? You look like it. You look like...
No, I mean, he looks like he salutes him. Just
I like that
me.
with the
Isn't this kind of ironic? Two bald guys and Jimmy Peoples?
Yeah.
Two white bald guys.
Yeah.
At least this looks better. This looks better.
He's got the
you and
goatee
hair
on.
would be a little concerned.
This I don't like
He
it.
looks like a bald
I
guy
don't like
commercial.
it.
I don't know.
We look like a Rogaine commercial.
I'm glad I
up
cut
here.
my goatee. So,
Why? What's wrong
I
with
feel
that?
like you'd recruit me for some racist organization.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's good that you're bald too, because it'd be really weird.
I
if
don't
you weren't.
fucking like it. Oh shit! How we guys doing? Good.
Good?
All right, this is fucking awesome. Give it up one more time. Let's do the origin story. How did you get into comedy?
My parents got divorced. No, I'm not going to start that. That's probably about right. No, I did acting for about like 10 years.
Yeah.
And I wasn't very good. The constant thing I heard was, you got a great stage presence and you have great comedic timing, which was pretty much them saying, you're good at standing on stage. You're killer.
Where'd you start?
I was in Florida, but I started comedy here. And when I moved to New York, September 12th, the day after 9/11, 2014,
Nice.
actually, not the actual day. And I did my first mic at Broadway Comedy Club. I know Frank Terranova was there, so I knew it wasn't going to be a good mic. Like I felt myself bombing. I didn't know who he was, but I just felt like, you know what, this is going to be something I'm never going to forget. I brought 5 of my friends. One was my sister included. She's not my friend. She's just my sister. I go on stage, I do my jokes for what we'll call those jokes at the time, and all my friends were like, just keep going, keep doing it. You got this. And my sister's like, if you ever talk about your dick again, I'm never coming back.
Is
Like,
she a black girl?
No. for this story, she is half black.
What? I love white girls who talk with the
I gotta throw the figure. I gotta sell it.
That's
you
my
know?
new thing.
That's also what they told me. They're like, you're good standing on stage and you're good at acting black. You know, that's it.
Black.
I just kept doing it, man. I mean, I didn't get a single laugh for like 4 months, I think, and I was at the point of like, I'm gonna quit. This is it. And one of my best friends who I do stand up. You know, we produce shows together. My buddy Santi Espinoza. He was the first guy to ever tell me I was funny. I think that's what you need when you start this. You need something like a little bit of a push to keep you going, because I feel like any one of us wants to quit any day of the week. If you don't have somebody fucking encouraging you, that's not your mom, because that's the worst kind of support that you can ask for, because it's just like smoke and mirrors. You don't want to listen.
First person that believes in you.
First person who believes in you, and just keep kind of going. We built our own little empire, produced a show together, and now I'm here. That was the most boring story I could have told to start, but that's really what it is. I mean, I think it's a lot of that's you, Inio.
Absolutely. Yeah, Inio Bong.
See, now we got to eagle it out. Now this looks a lot
that
better.
feels better. As long as the black guys were late, it's cool.
How long you guys been here?
No, like 2 hours.
Too long.
2 hours. Man.
No,
He actually didn't press record till right now.
Yeah. It's all.
We've just been
fucked
talking
up.
to these
Don't worry.
guys.
Don't worry.
yeah.
That's Inio Bong. Erik.
It's all good.
You don't know me.
But you will.
We're doing our origin stories. So I'll go to Erik and then I'll go to you.
So for me, I kind of. Well, I started off doing improv about 5.5, 6 years ago.
You got an improv background.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Give me sound.
and then I basically saw that was a sham and started doing stand-up. And I just did it and got hooked, and kind of that's all I wanted to do. I just kept on doing stand-up.
Sorry, UCB?
No, I did like Magnet. I did Pitt.
So you're very broke going into improv.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did the drop-ins.
UCB's for the
The
fucking
drop,
rich.
the pit. I did the drop-ins, the $20 drop-ins every Saturday. And then I just started.
Wait, what's a $20 drop in?
You just pay $20 and you.
They bring you up like really famous. They just give you a bunch of credits and you just walk in.
Yeah.
No,
it's
it's
not
a class.
just.
It's
It's
a
a class. It's a class.
It's just like you pay like a one-time fee. To do
And
that
that's
stuff.
pretty much and I started doing stand-up and I started loving it. And I don't know, man. I just
So it's like a mic,
yeah.
but for improv, but it's
Well,
$20 class.
it's an improv drop-in class. You basically.
So I can get way more for these mics than $5. Is what you're
pretty
telling me.
much.
So
Pretty
it's
much.
like they
But
strap
it's
you
$20 for a bunch of people who are actually rooting for you to do well. So it's a good deal.
Yeah, I guess. That's improv.
Is that what we need to pay? If you realistically think about it, that's you paying for a bringer.
That's why that's why I like more about
Do you work
stand-up.
for Laughing Buddha? That's a hell of a pitch. Like, oh yeah, let me just.
That's a good
What do you mean? What the fuck does that mean?
You're trying to make pay up for this shit sound sweet.
I mean, like
fuck outta here.
$5 to eat shit. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Strap me down and fill my.
I'm not wearing a wire. That's what you're
That's
asking right now.
So that's pretty much it. And then I
Oh my god.
And then that's it. And I'm not a vendor for Magna. I'm just saying.
So how did you go from improv to comedy?
I just started doing open mics and I got hooked. I don't.
So you said fuck improv? And
Yeah, pretty much. That was it.
You do look like an improv teacher, though. To be fair.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, like, you have a happy-go-lucky
Yeah.
look.
Oh, but I am, but I'm not. I guess.
There's a lot of dark.
He said he'll beat your ass. That's what he said.
I don't know. That's what he said.
No, so that's
You wanna hear
pretty
that.
much it.
Yeah.
You know. And then,
That can't be a good look. You look like you teach improv. Like that's fucked up, bro.
Means he's approachable.
that's true.
Most of this room is not approachable. But do say yes, fuck you.
But
Nah,
truth be
it-
told, the improv teacher said it best: you'll never make money off improv. And that was it. Improv it's all about learning act outs for your stand-up, and that's it.
That's actually a great way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Didn't a bunch of those dudes get charged with like rape charges and shit?
That's like 2 dudes out of like thousands that do improv.
Yo, you really.
You know how many rapists are in fucking comedy in general?
Yeah.
Are you
Pretty
for
much.
rape? I don't
No,
know.
that is not what I
There's
said.
only 2 guys.
How many? There's Let me ask you a question. How many comedians, like stand-up comics, have been accused of fucking rape and weird
But
shit?
they've done their time. They're convicts. They're on the other side of the fucking rape equation. Like, they did
So you
their
mean
time.
spend more money? You're more like
They paid their debt to society. These improv guys are running loose.
Again, there's
they're no
Shooting fish
different.
in the barrel.
I disagree with that. They're no different.
Just slippery
Running the
dicks. Just running a fucking bus.
because you have to act out the scene over again, and you know.
They're gonna act out the rape out. The rape out.
The rape
My-
out.
my-
Over and over. The rape out.
The rape out? Is that what you want to name this episode?
Yeah,
This is
rape
where you
out. This episode is called the rape
You
out.
get a lot of hits.
Shit, please don't have my name.
They're probably
here.
like,
I'm tagging all of you.
oh god, don't do that.
Inio, how'd you get started?
Start comedy?
Yeah.
That was like super villain origin stories or some
Absolutely.
shit.
You
Like,
do have a super villain story.
Yeah, I can't tell that here though.
Why not? We all told our story.
I was going to school, right? I had 2 jobs. I was going to college. I had 2 jobs.
Went to college?
A little bit.
What are you not going to college? to do?
I gotta.
Who goes to college? No.
No, I didn't finish. But
Smart rich people usually.
right, so
No, I went to college. So.
I think I was taking like your liberal arts credits is one of them is public speaking. And my friends have always told me to do stand up, and I was like, look, if I'm going to do this bullshit class, I might as well public speak in a way that I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
So I started like carrying a notebook around. For like 8 months, I had this crazy man.
What are you
Get
doing?
into
What the
it.
fuck?
Say
Come
it.
on, you're gonna leave all these guys on a cliffhanger? Look at all like, who did you kill?
They're waiting.
No, they're not.
I don't give a shit. Nobody.
They're just like, when is the mic starting?
I sound like
Hopefully, I'm not
Yeah,
watching.
tell us more. Tell us more Bill hits of open mics. How did it all go?
it sounds like okay. So right, like I still perform my first set I ever did on stage. Well, it's actually the second set I ever did on stage. I wrote it out. I went to open mic. Well, because wait, I'm jumping around. See, I'm trying to tell the story in linear.
What was the
ways, guys.
thing that you were about to like just jump off and not say?
Oh, all my shit was dope. That's what I didn't want to see. You
I would have rather you mugged or killed somebody.
Yeah, I was like, you raped somebody, and then she told you should be a comic. I don't know.
I wrote some stuff, and
You raped someone in improv class?
It's like, you'd be funny.
yeah, I still use that shit to this
I thought he was
day.
gonna say, and then I actually took
Okay.
improv class. I was second guessing everything.
Hey, man. Yeah, so I found out I had a kid.
Shut up.
Out of-
Found out.
When you found out you had a kid?
So this woman who I thought, so it's just a weird situation. So I met my son when he was 3.
Wow.
Damn.
At the same time, I had to quit my jobs because they were conflicting with my school schedule. Dropped out of school, gained 150 pounds.
Shit.
So I was like, fuck it, why not try comedy?
What was her name?
What?
What was her name?
I'm not saying that on a
Was that like a search engine
Was she a
request?
comic?
Was she a comic?
No, this is a random.
How did it go? Like, was this a girl you just picked up at a bar one night?
No, this is a chick I used to live with. We're in a relationship. She lived in New York, but then she moved away to go to school, and she would just visit every now and then. On one of those visits,
Little Tepper.
my son was conceived.
God damn.
Yeah,
How's your son now?
9.
Damn.
Damn.
Just
Yeah.
talk to your kid?
Yeah, I'm going to see him this weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very cool.
like I don't want to be that dude shouting into a phone on the street to some lady. Nah, it's my weekend. So like, it's super fucked up circumstances surrounding
Get me
his
back my son.
conception, but like I know how to be civil. I'm not an idiot.
That's
I'm really
good.
that dude. Yeah. So yeah, I started doing comedy. And then I lost that fucking book. I spent like a year writing
fuck,
before I
yeah.
ever. Yeah, that shit was like.
By the way, more disappointed you lost the book than the kid.
Absolutely.
Especially
Write that book for a year.
joke material.
In your face, little
By the way, all dope material.
All dope.
Did we say it was
all
dope?
best jokes?
Yo.
Love that.
Oh, man. Good.
Like when I forget you ever have that point on stage when like you just like forget your life's work? You can't think of a single fucking joke.
Right.
So in that moment, I become like Muhammad Ali, where I just use my first set that I ever did, and I just start just spitting it out of rote until I can remember what the fuck I actually wanted to say. So it's just like a bunch of non sequitur, weird punchlines that actually kind of work for me.
So I was gonna say, do you still remember that?
Yeah, I remember the entire. It's like a little 2-minute thing I did at the pit.
Wow.
The
actual
Dollar
film.
Tree, the dollar thing, where you paid the dollar.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
back when it was
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, that was
Are you talking about the one at Pit Loft?
Yeah, the pit loft. You can't even get
No,
it.
not even
yeah.
not the
Yeah,
pit
no.
loft at the.
The real pit.
Yeah, the real.
Yeah.
God,
Oh, okay. Who was running the mic?
23rd Street, right?
I think it was either
23rd and 3rd.
what's that big black dude's
Rich
name?
Thomas?
It was
Aldo
either
Slade?
it was either Jay Welch or
He's not black.
there's a big black guy.
Oh.
You said big black guy, you're like Jay Welch. I'm like, that's the whitest
Or-
big guy I've ever thought of.
the black version of Jay Welch was like this
Oh.
bald dude who had a big beard. I forget
Jason
his-
Welch.
there's fucking-
It's Jerome Welch. So you just called him Welch's?
oh, Welch.
Jay Welch. No, it's Jay Welch's, man.
Jay Welch's?
Welch's freestyle.
Real quick. What is pissing you off about, this is for you. I know
up?
you know you came in hot. What's pissing you off about this country?
Oh, man.
We just
I will just say
I'll
that.
go around, and then we'll get questions.
I'll say real quick that the divide has just continued to be divided. We're just dividing people out. That's all we're doing, and they're trying to pin us against each other to hate each other, but we gotta love each other. And the fucking goddamn keep on kneeling for your rights, and fucking it's not about the country. It's about what's about that. And it just pisses me off that that this, and that's not that. It's just like that they show the abuse of the power, and there's no repercussions for certain people, but there are for other people. That's it. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about. The guy with the orange face and the fucking comb over, right? The schmuck, Trump.
You're like the last scene of American History X. You're like when he comes out, he's like,
And wait,
you used to have all the niggas ain't.
And
But
I got one other thing. One other thing.
I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man.
But yeah, so that's pretty much, and that's pretty much it. And that my thing, my anxiety, and the old lady in front of me when I'm going to work. Do I kick her over? Or what do I do to her?
Shit.
what?
That's a joke.
Well, this podcast turned a really uplifting turn.
Beat the shit out of old ladies.
Jesus Christ.
I actually, Brandon.
I think we need more guns. No. No, I don't know. I feel like a lot of this is it's bad. I think it's blown up. And I think you nailed it on the head. They're kind of turning everybody against each other. And I'm not a political person, which is what someone would say if they voted for Trump, but I didn't do that. I don't care. I hate what's going on in our country, but I feel like a lot of it is just to get us more scared. Yeah, like there was really a Vegas shooter, but like the Korea thing is kind of just like, is it like or is it just a bunch of guys pulling out their dick and who's gonna press it first? Like I don't. We're in New York City. Nothing happens here. Nothing's changed. Like it's the same. Tell me something that's changed in the city that you live in right now. Anything.
Well, we had this
besides like the subway fare. Nothing, right?
I feel like
our lives don't change here, so it's like it sucks.
But dude,
What?
we had
Besides gentrification.
We had the conversation. Could you imagine if Barack said half the shit that he said would happen?
No, I'm not empathizing
not
with
even
what he's
10%.
saying. I'm just saying in
you
general.
can say one thing.
I think a lot of this social media like justice warrior bullshit that it does nothing. We're just a hashtag. I don't think we're doing fucking anything. There's nothing changing. People are just like, hashtag and like me and follow me. Fuck you. You don't know what you're doing. You're not changing the world. Like all the shit they're talking about, yeah, may be factual, may not be factual. But at the same time, the only people that are doing shit about it are making fucking selfie videos and be like, our president's doing this, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, retweet this video. People are just trying to get big off this. No one cares. Am I wrong? Oh, that guy's raising his hand. Okay. Yeah, question.
No, it's just about that.
I've never seen this instance where someone raises their fist to a bald guy. Yes. Yes, brother. Preach.
Just called on him like a teacher.
I feel like
I know he had his hand raised. Not gonna lie, his hand looked was like this, but I didn't see this. But thank you. I don't know. I'm not trying to like. Anyways,
I don't know if it's just me. I feel like every time.
I'm doing a weekend in Zanies. No, I'm kidding.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I feel like when things get too hot with North Korea, there's always a school shooting or a shooting. Is that just me? Every time.
I think every.
Huh?
Wait.
What you say?
That's ridiculous.
Is it? Is it? Why?
So you're saying they plan a school shooting to take people's mind off
Absolutely.
North Korea?
Why is that ridiculous?
They're like, let's take out a
But
few
you're not
kids.
thinking about North Korea?
Let's be real. They're running out of styles of crazy-looking people.
Yeah.
And they're all starting to look the same.
Yeah.
All molding
They have no information on this guy. It's like,
He's just an old dude. You see the picture too that they got of him? It was like off MySpace.
yeah.
And they like an old grandpa who drank too much.
They don't necessarily. They don't have to plan the shooting. They could just plan the coverage because we can choose what to report and not to report.
That's very true.
Fucked up shit happens every day. It's just like a lot of terrorist organizations wouldn't be terrorist organizations without the news.
So true.
They want exposure.
You can follow ISIS on Facebook.
Right? ISIS.
Do you?
No, you can't.
Yo, ISIS.
Maybe, I don't know.
They have a
At this
Twitter.
rate, if Twitter's not kicking off
They have a
Trump,
Twitter
they
account.
probably have their own Twitter.
They have a Twitter
Yeah.
ISIS is fake, man.
I don't believe it either.
Yeah, man. Like, look, terrorist organizations are.
How do you get that many Toyota Tacomas?
You know what I mean? Like
How?
they're too matchy. They got on the same outfits. Like,
There's so many. Have you seen? There's so many Toyota Tacomas.
Just showing that
every terrorist organization.
Let's be real. That car's on fire.
they're hooked up to him and they got the drop bars in the back and shit. They're all fucking hooked
That's
up.
bullshit.
Every
In the
terrorist.
desert, nobody's. Come on.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's suspicious. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to get into black conspiracy shit, but
I mean,
suspicious.
we're already there.
Have you seen Boko Haram? They're fucking.
Boko Haram is that's what I mean. Like when you look at Boko Haram, you look at ISIS. Like Boko Haram is a group of immigrant dads. That's what terrorism is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Because these niggas are just like, hey, let's do some shit. But they don't match. They just wear
a bunch
their
of guys
house
who don't have
clothes,
jobs.
and they got a rocket launcher. That's what terrorism is supposed
Imagine
to
if
look
all
like.
the
They just
unemployed
like-
dads got around here.
I grew up with
That's kind of like the
I'm an
Nigerian dad.
I also think I also do feel like a lot of like everyone's like white supremacy is back at it. It's not a fad. It's always been around. Or they're like Charlottesville. It's like you pick the place where there definitely is like a white supremacist group, and then you act surprised when a bunch of bros and fucking Sperry's pull out a bunch of torches, and be like, oh, black lives don't matter, and white lives matter, blah blah blah, or whatever. To me, that's just such bullshit. You know how many other places that's happening? It's just one place that's getting a lot of media attention.
Exactly.
It's one fucking place.
And Black Lives
That's
Matter-
happening everywhere.
Black Lives Matter does not represent any nigga I know. Fuck out of here. Like, I'm tired of these people who don't even know how to throw up the black power fist. For real. They're all like, oh, Black Lives Matter. Like, fuck out of here.
Black
Just to clarify, yours definitely wasn't the same.
black millennials, I think.
So agreeing with the white guy has nothing to do with that.
Black Lives Matter. I can't breathe. Like, who are you telling you can't breathe?
Yeah.
The nigga choking you? He knows you can't breathe. That's the whole point. Like, I don't fuck with any of those hashtags, man. They do not represent me.
Except hashtag swag.
You boycotting the NFL?
I never watched the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up kind of awkward in that I couldn't have those like sports conversations. Like, I like to play sports, but I'm not sitting there and watching the shit. Baseball sucks. Like, most organized sports, I feel, are just rigged anyways, controlled by the mafia. I'm just a conspiracy nerd.
Yeah.
So I was never into sports.
Never
So
get
it's
obsessed with quoting stats of like baseball players. I just never
I
saw
don't know
that.
any stats.
Never saw the fascination.
all I know are the racist ones. Like,
When Jackie Robinson came in.
yeah, and Jackie Robinson is a Uncle Tom to me. It's like, never mind.
Yeah, we were about to just break somewhere.
Jackie Robinson, to me, signified the death of the black baseball league. Like, if he would have just left the color barrier where it was.
You starting a vlog soon?
In 2017, would you rather watch an all-black baseball league or an all-white baseball league?
How much is a ticket?
All Dominican.
All Dominican, yes. Very much all Dominican.
I don't watch baseball.
Baseball's boring
No
as shit.
baseball.
Or Japanese. They're pretty good.
Look, man.
Anyways, I think we should take
Can we
a
can we get a question? Anybody got questions?
What's the latest for?
For you, you're last. How about that?
This is
Anybody? One question. I hate you all. Nobody. There is no mic. How about that? You want to cancel the mic?
Yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Shit. I've been using that a lot. Shit. Shit is shitty. Shit.
shit.
Actually, no. Let me say nigger. Nigger is my favorite curse word.
What is
And I
that?
don't mean nigga. I mean nigger. With the hard R.
Question.
Wait.
Do you think Trump will get elected again?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Of
We're
course.
doing so good. We were onto something.
I mean, Bush got elected again. Why wouldn't Trump?
I think he's going to win again.
Against the Rock?
No one's beaten The Rock.
One of them fucking
Rock?
I think the only person who can beat him is
Kanye.
Tom Hanks or George Clooney.
Where's your accent from?
Houston, Texas.
Your face. What?
No,
Oh, I was about to say. Everybody said no. Fuck that.
It's like, no.
Because your voice doesn't match your face. You should be sitting up here with these guys.
no, it's
Oh.
Cool. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. What were you gonna say, Jeremy?
Inio, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? Like popular one?
Sure.
I'll be making up my own shit sometimes.
Like,
You got some-
there
do you have
that guy
dope-
is again. There he is again. There's
No,
that
I'm
guy.
not that guy. I think the only real conspiracy theorists are black conspiracy theorists because the ill shit that's perpetrated against the people of this nation are typically the black ones. Like when you're talking about giving people fucking Tuskegee Airmen and all sorts of weird shit and crack epidemic. It's like conspiracy. All the major conspiracy theories perpetrated by the government against the people that have been proven true happen to black people. So it's just if you're not talking about black conspiracy theories, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
And the Indians
Or
not here
dope
anymore.
ones.
Indians are here, but they just have
Are
a
they?
wicked suicide rate. They're being fucking
In where?
on their reservations.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The
Yeah,
the
and
highest
actually-
like alcoholism and suicide rate.
Actually,
Yeah.
because of like the casinos and how profiting, like if you're Native American, like if you can prove you have Native American blood, you get a percentage of the profits from casinos.
Yeah.
But so a few of the families who
Take one of
own
those
some of the
swab
major
tests.
ones are trying to like discredit other families' their genealogy.
Just so they
It's
don't
like-
get a cut of money.
Yeah, so they're actually trying to like thinning themselves out as Indians at this point. That's how wicked the power struggle has gotten. It's where Indians are trying to prove that other people, or just Native Americans, are trying to prove other people aren't Native Americans, and their population keeps shrinking and shrinking. So yeah, I mean it's an ill machine, and I mean, white people trying to take rap.
It's not trying. I mean, like they probably could, and that's the
No,
problem.
I mean if you
They
look at
have.
iTunes,
They have.
all jazz. Yeah, the way they took jazz, they try to
Yeah.
take rap. They just
and
stick
rock
a
and
few
roll.
niggas-
Rock and roll. That's
Yeah, rock and roll.
rock and roll's good.
Nah, I'm good on that. You guys got that.
It's
you guys had it.
There's only one black-owned radio station now. So
Is it?
Wait, what?
one black-owned radio station.
What's that?
Radio company, yeah. Radio 1, I believe.
And it's a light skinned nigga.
No, it's a woman, actually. It's a woman.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah, she's light-skinned.
She's actually half Brazilian.
Yeah, she's black. And, yeah, that's it. That's it. As far as I think Cox is part black-owned. That's
yeah. I
it.
didn't want to be this black.
Yeah, you are. You are. You have
You know what it is? I just came from a Facebook argument. That's what it is. So I'm just.
First of all, why?
Can
Can I ask you something? Why get involved in this?
In what?
What does that prove?
In the Facebook arguments?
I'm just saying because I don't like them particularly.
Because sometimes I just want to see if someone is about their bullshit. So it's like
calling people out on their
Okay,
bullshit.
yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, you want to call out rapey dudes? Let's have that discussion.
Okay.
It's like, okay, do you actually care about rape and the issues that surround it, or are you
Well, I
just,
think people just want to be heard on that
Yeah.
feed.
yeah,
just wants
some
to be
people
heard.
want to be heard, and some people are doing recruiting. Like if
For
I'm,
what?
To get raped or to
Another Facebook group?
I feel like
Facebook 101.
the way pedophiles are coaches in Little League to like scout for talent. Sometimes you'll find a certain kind of female who might be in the females uses fucking women's rights issues to scout for talent. Like, yeah, dudes suck, right? Yeah.
top block.
Yeah. Fuck these guys. So it's like, all right, do you care about this issue? Or
So
you
do
just
you feel like it's your
shitting on
job
dudes?
to police people?
Of course, it's not my job. I don't even
you
do
like
it that
to.
No,
much.
I just like 'cause
You just like to argue.
You just like.
I don't
are
even
you-
like the argument. I just really want to see what it's because sometimes it's like I see XYZ putting a lot of effort on this issue. Let's see if they care about the issue, or it's just okay, it's some bullshit.
I really want you.
I just wanted to know
Oh, okay.
myself.
So like you see a certain. It has to be a certain person.
Yeah.
You're not gonna just.
I don't give a fuck. I hate people. Like, what do I give a fuck if if like you can smoke yourself to death, do whatever
troll
yourself
crusher.
to death.
We
Like,
got we got started a little late. Where can they find you?
You can follow me at dammit_Brad on Instagram. I have a podcast breakdowns on iTunes. Check it
Website?
out. Not yet.
Get your shit together.
I know.
Follow me at @eJamesLazenski on Instagram. I have a
Spell your last name.
LAZEN is in Nancy SKI.
Is that Russian?
Polish. My dad's Polish Jewish. My mom's Irish and Ukrainian.
And your website?
You can follow me on Instagram at @eJamesLazenski, and also I have a weekly mic at Legion called Deep Fried Mike every Wednesday at 10 o'clock.
You got a podcast, right?
I said podcast breakdowns on iTunes, and also I have a monthly show. It matters at New York Comic Book.
Nice.
Check it out.
Ew.
EKNEEOBONG.
If you listen and spell out the name,
Yeah, Inio Bong. Send me that pussy on Snapchat. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's not
I
rapey.
don't really. Yeah, it is what it is.
How much do you pay a month for UCB?
Bobby?
That was
No
terrible.
improv background. For me.
your website?
My shit got shut down because I didn't pay the bill. So just follow me on any of that other shit.
Oh shit! Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Give it up for them. Sorry for making you guys wait. I'm not that sorry. I don't give a shit. And we'll get this started. And thank you. Follow us on Google Plus, iTunes, SoundCloud and Blog Talk Radio, YouTube.com, The People's Mic, and JimmyPeoples.com. Thank you guys for hanging out.